blew out Baltimore 8-0. The New York Yankees took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. The Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win.
There's some for like Bed Bath & Beyond now and Old Navy, so
they're branching out.
yeah,
That's good. Well, I think stay with them. You'll optimal.
yeah. I'm taking those instead of the Safeways and the Albertsons. Interesting.
Ooh, yeah. Going back to Polo Grounds.
No.
Old Texas?
I remember that stadium.
Yeah. Not that old.
Well, it kind of is. It's over 20. It's kind of crazy to think about it.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
Like, what's the? They don't show the stats on it.
Oh, I've also picked up an install of an entire gift card setup at one of the Windows. It's like $5 worth. And I got a partner.
Cool.
Let me see.
Very good.
That's a kind of a bittersweet card, but looks like there might be a second one. Might have to take that one too.
Where did you decide to play at? Shimmy. Oh, Shy?
Shimmy.
Some field that opened in 1909.
Shy field.
Now I'm playing a baseball game if you want to watch.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the
That doesn't
Rangers.
always happen. Hell, Mike just.
I've played this baseball game for 2 years. It's never went any other
Folks
way.
around here in high spirits.
Mike just barely won 1-0 again before last.
On their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa
I shouldn't say
and
barely
Zach. The
since
staffs
his
of these
pitching
two
was
teams
commanding.
sure to be a focal point as the series moves
But
along.
really, it's a very
Just
close
like
game.
any
One
team,
run.
pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Set
We can't
for
do
what
that.
should be a good
Well,
one.
they're already stacked.
Lineups and
But-
first pitch are next.
Alright, take me out.
Oh, boy.
That's 7th inning.
Oh. Oh, Canada. Oh, wait. Wrong country.
Texas, we are a nation still. We really are. We probably got the most guns,
For the
too.
opener in front of these hometown
Probably
fans.
knows that probably
And
about
please, Zach,
that.
what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers.
Last
Over
year he was
300
5-6
career
with
wins,
15
and
starts.
he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be
Right,
interesting
right,
to see
last
if
year,
he can
huh?
continue that
Yeah,
solid work in
last
this
year
one
was
today. man.
1911 or
Now
some
at the
shit.
plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
His parents were fucked up. Andrelton.
Okay, yeah.
Ready to deliver. Here's
So-
the first pitch.
Andrelton.
I love Walter Johnson's windup.
Mr. Simmons.
He's had 1,033 career hits in 8 seasons.
Ton.
First pitch, 305.
Ton of Simmons.
The windup and the 0-1.
Love his windup.
I can't even see the game.
You can't?
I'm a money back. Fucking ripped off.
I'm looking at him just fine.
Shut up.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball
I
game.
gotta see what happened at the beginning.
Ready now for
Restart
LA.
game.
David Fletcher is
One
ready
fan
for
to
his
see.
first at bat of this early season contest.
You do the franchise.
We're bound by COVID rules.
Here's a cold strike about
We play anytime any fan watching
Fellas,
it wants
this
to see.
Rangers ball club, as they begin play, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit.
Me and Mike
Guys are
like
used to
chose
playing
different
7 o'clock
legends for
games
the
at
most
night
part
and
too.
rolling out of bed around
Different
12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard.
He chose like
Instead,
his growing
they're
up
gonna
era.
get
I
stuff
did either
thrown
my
down
growing up
their
era
throat
or
right
era
at
where
that
they didn't
time.
even
I
have
hope
fucking
these guys
numbers.
got out of bed with a few cups
Like
of
Walter Johnson here.
You got a couple of them.
Trying to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at
79
first
degrees,
pitch.
not bad for baseball.
I would pick a team from the 20s.
The Yankees, if you're picking a team from the 20s.
Yeah.
That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and the throw to first
No,
is
no,
there
no,
to
no. I was
record
looking
the
at one of the
second out.
Southern All-Black teams.
And digging in next will be
Well,
Anthony Rendon.
I'd have to pick
First
Josh.
2 men
Well,
in the
either
inning,
the
both
Homestead
done there
Grays
via the
or
punch-out,
Josh
so we'll
Gibson's
see if he
team.
can fare any better.
Any team that Josh Gibson
Now
played
here's
for.
the pitch.
These young white people in Puerto Rico to just show who the hell owns sports.
Josh Gibson was considered the black
Looked like he
Babe
was
Ruth,
gonna wait him out,
and he
see
hit
if
more
was
home
gonna
runs
come
than
over
Babe
the
Ruth.
heart
They
of the
say
plate
he hit
well.
over 80 in 1 year.
And this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
But the problem is they play a lot of different level baseball teams in the Negro, their schedule.
Swings through it for strike
So,
number 2.
like, yeah.
I know
So
this guy
they
has a
be
lot of
playing, like,
weapons on the
team like
mound, but what makes him
Really?
so successful
The
is that he's
Diamondbacks and
aggressive
then
in the zone, getting
playing,
ahead,
like,
forcing
Their
action.
rookie
Their farm
league team.
team, you
Yeah.
know?
Their rookie league
Yeah.
team.
You're playing the Indians.
Mm-hmm.
Grounder down the line at third.
So it's hard to
This will
really
be a
know
foul
how
ball,
good
and
he
it's
was.
still 0-2.
But he still cracked
Bases
over
are
800
empty here
home
with 2
runs,
men out.
even for. And he didn't even have a full career. I think he even died young too. Died just
A
30s.
masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side
Probably.
order. 3
There
up,
was
3
something
down,
funky
and
about
3
it, too.
strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show.
Let's see. Josh.
He was arrested.
Julio Teheran gets the call
Oh,
for
Google
game
must
1
not
of the
been listening
series.
to me this
Dan, any
time.
thoughts?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season.
He died at
I think
35
his
years
team and
old.
organization,
So you know his
they're
baseball
expecting some
career. He
bigger
could've went
and
longer.
better things out of him this year.
No, that's
we'll
about
see if
right.
he can get off to a better start than this
I
one.
wish I were
Ready
playing
now,
with
Ken
him.
Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off
He
here in the
played
bottom half of the
from
first.
1930 to 1946. So he played 16 years.
Little minion.
Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch.
No, it's not.
Oh,
And don't call him.
Griffey, that's not what
And
you're supposed to
indeed make a
do.
play in foul territory for the first out.
Oh, that's bad.
And Gibson played for the Homestead Grays or 3 times in his career.
Coming to the plate now, Al
Like
Kaline,
2-year
as
Johnson
he'll get
at a
his
time.
first opportunity in this one.
One was 4 years. 2 years, 3 years, and 4 year Johns.
Pitch on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second.
Left fielder really
Gosh,
never had a
I think
chance
you
at
got on
that
base.
at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall
It ain't
for
look.
an easy
It's so
double.
funny.
Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Look at that Forrest Gump run.
At least he stopped.
Straight up.
Yeah.
So now to the plate, Ted
He even
Williams.
slides it around like that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Oh, he was just disappointed.
And not in time as the run scored.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little
yeah,
winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working. Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches
All right,
for
Jimmy.
confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun
Oh,
play.
that's out.
Here's a fly ball, well hit.
Trout.
Is there now, and he has it.
Fuck
2
Mike
gone.
Trout. Probably the best baseball, probably the best pure hitter.
Up next for the Rangers, Rogers Hornsby will get to take his first cuts here. Teron sets. Here's the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone.
Yeah, I just hit it onto the roof of the stadium.
So a two-run homer down the line
and
left.
Watch it. They should show a replay.
In the year, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
See, I'll tell you, I have nothing but good luck.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Wow. Hold the visiting team scoreless.
They hit the top of the fucking stadium.
First.
Deep, right off the roof.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Damn near, huh?
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Brooks Robert.
Pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Brooks Robinson.
That's
will get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two.
Why are you yelling at the
So
bathroom?
disappointing as a
Mike's
pitcher.
in
You
there.
make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first
She
base
does when
coach
I'm in
right
there.
there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Trout to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of.
That's getting held
He's
up real
getting
quick.
absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
All right, Ivan.
Into the box now, Pudge Rodriguez. As he
I
takes
want
a
that
cold
one.
strike at the knees, it's 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come
I know
to the
you ask
plate
question, it
for a
happens.
score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Texas is out in front, 4-0.
Have you hit a batter yet?
No. I have not hit a batter yet this season.
Standing in, Mike Trout. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Well, you know what?
Lots of baseball
I
left
should
in
hit this batter because this is the batter you don't want to pitch
too
to.
far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on
Mike,
and set
yeah.
the table for the big boys
Mike knew
to start
who it
driving
was.
in some runs.
First pitch of
This
the
is
inning is
not a guy
taken
you pitch
downstairs
to.
for a ball. It's 1-0.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't
No,
let that get
because
away from you.
if I hit
You're
somebody
grand
again,
slam
it'll
from
be a
tying
warning
this one
for
up.
the
Everyone take a deep breath.
I don't
Let's just
play
start getting some guys on base.
baseball that way. Not usually.
Takes them real close to inside. You know what I'm saying?
Fouled off.
Look at that. This boy knows when it's in the strike zone. He's just...
Now the
Jack
1-1
that out of the board.
and it's 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best
No,
hitters
we're going
around,
up and
he
in.
waved right through it.
Fastball called.
There we
strike
go.
3,
Caught him
and there's
looking.
the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again,
Let's see.
remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking
Mike Trout
out the
has a
leadoff man
career
here. Let's see if we can
305
keep this
batting
going for a
average
little
in
bit.
9 seasons.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big
don't think that
believer in
dude
body
looks
language.
nothing
He's
like
getting the
Walter
ball,
Johnson,
he's
dude.
working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early
Yeah,
on,
I
a
wanted
lot
to
of
go
positive
up.
signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Fouled away.
It's fine.
1 out, nobody on.
Oh, they're getting on my fucking page now. About time.
There's a swing
Oh.
and a drive hit well out to right field.
Uh-oh.
Looking up is K-line. Gone!
Oh. I just got took yard.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up
That's
many long balls.
yeah.
To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
0-2 the count.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
High chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side.
Tommy
The Angels
LaStella
do get one
just
back
took
via
me
the
yard.
solo home run.
Oof.
On to the bottom of inning
That's a
number 2.
monster,
It's the Rangers
too.
4
Look at that
and the
thing.
Angels 1.
Look at this going. God, over that fucking jeez. That was out
So
of the
it's
park.
back to the top of the order now.
He took me
Here
so
comes
deep.
Junior.
The dude that hit the home run took me so deep it is out of the park.
Ready
Like,
with the first
literally.
pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
So yours is on top of this thing. The invincible's over that wall.
A solo shot for Junior. 4th home run here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oops. Did I do that?
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw
That was
balls
a
to
fucking
steal bases?
rocket.
But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat. They can go deep.
In now, out K-line. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Not in
And he
time,
does.
and he's in there with a double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in
All right,
because
no outs.
he looks locked in
One
for
in
this
scoring
one.
position, 7
At
minutes.
the plate, Ted Williams. Williams swings and drives a fly ball out to deep right field.
Out of the
It's
stadium.
outta here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
432 feet.
So it's a 2-run shot
That
to
was a
right
moon
center.
shot.
Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That was a perfect pitch, perfect
Another
swing.
excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
That pitcher's like, fuck.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper
He's
Joe
done.
Madden. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon as he just pretty
After
much
they
could not
witnessed
get anything
that
working.
moonshot, they're like, nope, you're done.
Dylan Bundy is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still getting
I don't think he's
underway.
going to eat several. I think they're already on a pace to not eat several each.
They probably done put him on a bus in the fucking front league by now. Just keep going out back. We'll send you your clothes.
Yeah. You need.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line.
Oh, nice
and it's off
catch.
the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Another one?
No, they caught it.
No. I caught it.
Toward the
Oh, I
gap
guess
in
they
right
didn't.
center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn
Yeah,
at
I
first.
thought he caught it in foul
He'll
territory.
throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Rogers Hornsby. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
They've got shit on there all the way out in Bonnersberry, Clarkston.
Holy fuck.
Moscow. I'm like, I'm not going all the way the fuck out there unless you give me like an extra $200.
Yeah.
To the plate now, Cal Ripken.
Oh, no.
Send it in the air out to center field.
No.
There to look it in is Simmons, one away.
Now batting, third base.
Where's Frank at?
Stepping up now, Brooks Robinson.
Did you have Frank Thomas?
Yeah, he's not up yet. I think he's up next, actually.
I suppose you have been
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No.
I like driving it, but.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be
Although
circled
these
on that
days I
line
don't.
card because he's on
Not so much
fire.
anymore.
That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
With my back and hips the way it is, and then not to mention I don't like fucking sticks.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas as he rips it on the
there's
ground.
double
to
play.
center. Simmons
Nice.
throw on to
This
Poole
is-
as they get them both, and they end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We played 2 full. It's the Rangers 9 and the Angels 1.
It's on fire damn near.
I'm definitely not going there.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the
Lisa,
power-hitting
why are you
catcher,
back there?
Jason
You
Castro.
Clarkston.
Oh yeah, I'm pitching.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Good eye, good eye.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I think I'm gonna need to buy a cat.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Or at least one of those little cardboard cat scratchers.
I think I'm just gonna buy a decent one that 2 cats can get.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Like the one I've got, only newer.
Yeah, well, smaller.
Yeah,
The thing's huge.
it is.
The thing's, but you got enough cats to fill it easy.
Yeah. Check
And he
PetSmart.
fouls this one off.
They usually have a good selection. Petco sometimes does good selection, but PetSmart usually is better.
And one that's durable.
Yeah. Well, mine, I've had since I lived in DC.
Fastball got him looking
And I bought it
as
at
that had
PetSmart.
2-seam action on it.
Keep
One
that
gone.
big-ass thing.
I've moved
So
it
there's the first
several
out here in the
times.
Angels' third. And
And I've never
standing
taken
in,
it apart.
the machine, Albert Pujols.
Yeah. I refuse to take that thing apart. It's never going back
A
together.
little
like it does.
tardy there. No balls and a strike. One
But
out,
yeah,
nobody
they're
on.
really worth their weight in gold.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pujols is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 2 out, nobody on. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And it's fouled away.
Well,
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1.
This the guy I'm pitching with, he has the record for the most shutouts in a career with 110. Shutouts are
Ready
not
to go
all
for
that
the
common.
last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Even though they're up by a boatload,
He played like
early in
44
this one,
seasons
you
too.
can't get
It was an
complacent and
incredible
get lazy.
pitcher.
They got to keep
He
the
was
gas
the
pedal
strikeout
down
leader
because
before
this
Nolan
team that
Ryan.
they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Al Kaline, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this.
It's good focus to be able to catch it when you know you're going to slam into a wall.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced.
That's for certain. All you have to do is watch some highlights from Mike Trout. You'll start to see the player he is.
I remember it like when he came this. He was out. There was somebody else who played with him that was really good.
Popped
too.
up. Fox in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
If I wanted to have done that gay leap. Whoa, I'm a ballerina.
Fouled off.
Oh, there's something.
It was ballerina time. I even had a tutu.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw to
Yep.
first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
That's true. I should wear for Halloween.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Walk around in a tutu with a cane.
That would be funny.
First delivery to him on the way.
Because that would be uncomfortably tight in some areas.
It's the outside corner. It's strike
Do
one.
it.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rendon brings in a batting average
I
right
see
at
myself
290.
digging out my ass
Respectable
crack
number
all
for
night
sure.
long.
Oh, God, yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, we're up to a 45 pitch count in the fourth. We're not doing too bad on the pitch count.
And he rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile.
I always consider it like
Even
this.
if you recognize the breaking
You
ball
know,
out of
if
the
you
pitcher's hand,
are in the
it's
fourth
so
inning,
hard
you
for
should be in
hitters
the
to sit
40s
back
in
long
strikeouts.
enough after
Or
they've seen a
pitch.
really good
If you're in
fastball.
the ninth
Only
inning,
the
you
best
should be in
can
the
keep their
90s.
hands back on those.
And that'll
If you're
bring
lower
Mike
than
Trout
that,
to
you're
the
having a
bench.
really good game. If you're higher than
As he'll
that,
take a look at a
you're
high
probably
strike
gonna see
that time.
relief.
It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after
10
he took a look
pitches
at
and
strike 3 in his
is what
first
you
plate
should
appearance.
average if you want to complete a game.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Well, 10 to 15.
And he will strike him out. 10
I like
now in the
10.
ball game, and the inning is over.
Oh,
Angels
Trout.
are gone in order. They trail big. It's 9-1.
You're not going to go no probably no more than 4.
Ready to go in the bottom
No,
of the
you'll go
fourth.
like 7
Coming
innings.
forward, the veteran outfielder, Ted Williams.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit back up the
Ah,
middle.
no good, no good.
And there's one away.
I need to stop that fucking first swing.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jimmy.
That's why these guys get down there.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
No, he's not going to run.
Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Fox at second with 2 down. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Gone.
So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
I just stubbed my toe.
Oh.
Right? Fuck, last week when I got home,
Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
And they're absolutely not going to cover off. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day. You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I was
Well, they're
it was
only bringing
advantage
belly
hitter, and so
issues,
far that
so-
looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Throwing to second. And a good job to get to it quickly
Any
and get it
normal
back
player
in. That'll hold him
This
to a
has been a
2-out
double.
single.
Now
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball
But
right
he's
there.
slow.
Was he watching it, Dan?
That was a tough
40
one right there.
speed.
You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
Goodwin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So to the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
This one doesn't look good.
This
so
is
far.
the guy that got a home run
in the
on
middle
me.
innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You mean the one that damaged somebody's property?
Yeah. This is the one I'm tempted to throw pitch at. You know.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, you gonna miss it, Ash.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely
No, the next one will be a warning.
That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Yeah, the ump let it go.
Now, Justin Upton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down.
He got pegged right in the
Everybody
middle.
does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on
No.
the attack early in this
He's
at-bat.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Upton, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round
I
in
like the guy that's on
2005.
base right now.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly
With
got
his
it right when
28
they
speed.
drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And-
Everybody knows this guy's name,
What?
and kids are buying his
I
jerseys.
was like, wait, I better track my boy. I have to figure it out. They take it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing
The fact
eye levels.
that you
fastball
have
up
to take this
looks
tiny
so
little piece of
enticing
wood
to
and
hit
try
that
to
you
hit a
think you
ball
see
that's
that ball
going
as a
80
hitter,
to
you
100
think you
miles
can
an
drive
hour.
it, but it's really hard to get on top of that
No, that
good,
could
high, hard
prevent,
fastball.
you know,
He's
make
0
it
for
really,
1 after
really
grounding
hard.
out in his only trip to the
Because
plate
he's
so far.
playing with a baseball from like 1912.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, man.
Right
Going
by
back.
him here.
All right,
He's set
dude.
up for
Yeah,
another
good night.
strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yep.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
The 0-2 home. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on
chased
3
it.
pitches he becomes out number 2.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El
They're,
Cambio. There's
they're
not much you can
bullpens
do with that.
have issues.
You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, relax.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
Yeah.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Stepping in, Pudge Rodriguez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Goodwin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all
So,
over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss
this
it.
is a huge
Just
party
wasn't
at
able
Hamilton
to steer it in a
Ballpark. Place en
direction
route
that
to a
resulted
large,
in a hit.
reported large party, and the caller who reported it advises drug and alcohol are at the party.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Oh, good beauty. still
From
got
the
cat
stretch, here's the pitch.
Or did you give that all to us too?
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
I'll give you guys a bunch of credit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Sorry.
Well, you know, you could have done that up. Especially Griffin.
Huh.
Into the box now. Al Kaline on a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double
Good
play.
swing.
The left fielder,
Yeah.
number 9.
Oh, good girl. Oh, you like that one.
Striding in,
Hey,
Ted Williams.
motherfucking
The ground out
reject
victim
when I was
last time
baby.
up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all
You can't
right.
pull it on
You
air.
can really see him favoring that
You didn't have
leg.
a chance to
And that
even
is his plant
feel
leg,
it.
which is always a
Yeah.
concern. But from the way he's
Well,
acting
it's
out
right.
there, I think it looks like he's going to be
Oh,
okay to
he's
try
going
and
to stay in
continue.
for the punishment, huh? Jimmy Fox is up now.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox.
You can say now he went out
Into
of
center
10, you
field,
did.
line drive base hit.
He's like, fuck this, I
Back
should've
on
gone out.
another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such
Now Roger
pitches,
Warren's
Dan.
good.
You don't want to go super deep in the count.
Oh.
Put yourself with 2 strikes on you, with a nasty slider or a nasty split finger.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. The Rangers on top here, 12-1.
Not used to have to watching my head. I have to.
Here's Pittsburgh now. We'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say
Wow,
about
that's
the
the first
pitching
one
they
that's
faced?
been in play. My
Other than
outfield's
it's been
been bored.
fantastic.
No,
We'll see
yeah.
if that continues.
Yeah,
as
the
we
only
approach
exciting
later
ones
inning.
when they jacked one over the field. You know,
Back to the
out of
top of
park.
the Angels lineup now,
Literally
and stepping
out of the
in,
park.
Andrelton
Yeah.
Simmons. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Well, yeah, back then they threw
Went
hard.
after the high one
Yeah.
there, a swing
They
and a
were
miss.
strong people back
His
then.
command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
His nickname was
Stays
Big
alive,
Train.
still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That just
Not
misses
cool
off the
for
inside
Ryan
for
to
ball
press.
1.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He was a big unit.
Again, a 1-2.
Big hurt.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets it. 2 down.
2 down. So close to the game.
Ready for another chance? David Fletcher. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here it comes. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I went to 60 some on different opportunities and then cleared them out and kept them mostly. few of them are 2-hour games. A couple of them are 4.
Now,
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
here's a pop-up now. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Very good pitch. He's in the strike zone. Gotta be 2 deep.
Strike 2.
Dude, what's wrong with that one?
0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons is there.
I didn't have a choice at that point.
Shortstop grounds out.
I was kind of fucked at that point.
So next to the plate for
I was
Texas.
waiting for the one right down the middle.
Last time through
I kind of was, because
belt high.
they kind of did that a lot in this game.
First offering on its way. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard towards center. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting
Another
together?
base hit.
4 for 4 in this one.
Yeah,
I mean,
you just had
obviously
people
this
that
guy
can
is
run.
built to play in the daytime.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'll
See, when you score 12 runs before the 5th.
At the plate, Frank Thomas.
Oh.
Puts it on the ground to second. Step on the bag for 1.
Oh, nice. That was a
They
good
get
double
both,
play.
and they
Gotta
end
give it
the
to 'em.
inning. 1 hit's all they get. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 12 and the Angels 1.
Shots coming up.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
Never play him.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays
I
off
love
1
this
and 2.
windup.
Side
Hey, textbook
unarmed
waste pitch
delivery.
right
The
there.
windup
Does he go
fine.
elevated fastball
I
again?
love the
or
windup. I
something
love the
slow below the
delivery.
zone?
It's the whole
Struck him
sidearm.
out. Struck him out again.
Almost
I
like
should
he's
say.
pitching
His
under
third
him.
punch out of the game.
And
that
it's so-
would be that submarine people.
And he's so leisure with it. Too.
Yeah,
So
he's-
relaxed.
Great location, and the big key.
Little
with
do
two
you know, it's
strikes,
the ball.
Stones in a crick.
Yeah, but little do you know, he's throwing 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, after hit.
Yeah. And back then, oh, they were vengeful.
Here's the center fielder, Mike
Yeah, you
Trout.
wear a helmet. You better be nice to the motherfuckers.
Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Should have held on to that for a while.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy Lestelle. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the
That
side.
goes into the second baseman.
Angels go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
I don't care what kind of cup you had, if that thing fucking hit in the right spot, you don't know. No wonder
Stepping into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a run.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
on touch.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout is to his left as he puts it away
Trout,
in the
you're a
alley for
fucking
the first
problem.
out of the inning.
Well, yep.
At the plate,
I
Ken
traded for
Griffey
you, but I got better
Jr. run
players.
deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Well,
Ready to
There's one
deliver.
right here.
Here's the first pitch. Bounce to the right,
that
into the
did not
loaded
hit
up
a very good
infield.
hit.
Taken in by Simmons. And very
But you don't
quickly
have
there,
to. We're
they're two
leaving
gone to
12 to
start
1,
the inning.
The right fielder,
Now to the plate, Al Kaline. He lined out in his
This
last
reliever
start,
they
so
brought
looking
in
for
doing
better fortunes
decent.
here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty.
And the second
Damn
baseman
it.
is there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
He has.
1, 2,
He's
3
been
go the
pitching that
Rangers.
inside
But
low
don't
shit.
shed a tear. They're up
Oh, fun.
12-1.
Dick.
Here's Justin Upton now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting an early lead from this offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
This gives you relit it.
1-1.
Hard to play baseball with button on one of these things.
Oh, that's low.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in
Yeah,
this
you know,
at
you're
bat,
used to the
trying
black
to get.
miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the 2-1 pitch. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And it's late to his average work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
This guy's
Behind
just
0-2
swinging
now.
anything, so see if we can get him on another questionable pitch.
And he fouls this
3
one off.
questionables in a row, except he.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Good. Drop that ball goes.
Uh-huh.
Stepping in now, Jason Castro. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been
Gem?
for strikes.
You gave up a home run. What kind of gym are you talking about?
And he
Jim
takes
Palmer?
strike 2.
He's under this grip.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over.
Leading up for the Rangers, the left
What a
fielder.
shame we can only get 19. The babe. The young babe.
He's set. Here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up his extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Noah Ramirez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
I don't know. It's a weird name. N-O-E.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way. Jose.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. Base hit into right center. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby. Line towards center field. Trout is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Brooks Robinson. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Goodwin is under it. And he makes the catch for out number 3. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas.
I never
9th inning coming.
Those snow blowers.
So striding in, Albert
I like
Pujols.
calling them more like snow blowers. Because you'll get 90% of it.
Well, for us to get that.
Babe Ruth takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
The babe. Wow. You suck, babe.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And it's fouled away.
Sure you take this
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Yeah, he really got fat in 6 years. My 26-year-old babe was a lot fatter.
He was a lot skinnier when he first started.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Jeez, what is up with this guy? He need to miss one.
Another try at 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, sometimes it's hard to measure a guy's stuff by the results, but you look down at the bottom of this, 16 strikeouts, total domination in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to center field. On his junior, but this is a base hit.
Well, babe.
Matty, that's a
That's
surprising
not good.
pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses 1-1.
Oh, here's one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Snow thrower blower, 5 horsepower, 21 inches.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Soft liner towards first. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. So the Angels down to their final out now.
This was home to the Philadelphia Athletics. And the Philadelphia Phillies.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
They used it all the way till 1970.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up
that's why I
being
was
a
like,
foul
man,
ball.
you know, some of these stadiums they have in there opened in
Angels
94.
down to their
It's
last
like,
strike. Fouled off.
some pitch, man. You know, like, what's been
And now
20
this
years. I'm
crowd
like, yeah,
announced at
but
around
you
33,000
know,
come
you
to
got
the
Wrigley still, and you got, you know.
You do, but then there's people.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is
Yay,
over.
man!
Just another day at the office
Barely.
for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
13-1 is the final lopsided score. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Walter Johnson earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Julio Teheran allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Babe Ruth didn't get the save. Of course not, because you have to do a few more points or runs, but.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes.
They brought up my ERA to .24. Ooh, you got Bob Feller starting that game.
Hey, Mr. Fella.
Did you want to play another?
Sure.
And the thing is, I don't have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we still have chickens to put away.
Yeah, that's true. We gotta get home before it's too late. I'm going to take my shower now. And I got everything done online.
Okay.
Just everything I can get done. I'll take a bed and then I'll take a shower.
I'm not sure. Why do people have to do that to me?
Do what?
Talk about milkshakes and stuff. Milkshake. Now I got the munchies. Now I'm hungry.
Sonic's not too far.
I could close it.
God, I don't even know anymore. We can't even keep track of when our freaking car pharmacy is closed.
Closes at 11.
There you go.
Hmm.
Get a milkshake.
It ain't that far away. No, it means I have to go outside. Uber Eats. I'd rather just order some pizza pipeline again or something, you know. Well, right now they're topping Domino's and Pizza Hut in my category.
They're good pizza.
We just had Little Caesars last night.
How are these days?
Well, I don't like going at Francis and Vision.
How's Papa John's these
So fuck
days?
that.
They've never been good.
I thought they were good there when they
Sucks.
first came out. Or at least when they first got to Spokane, they were good.
I've never liked them, but then again, I'm picky about pizza.
I am too, in a certain way. I don't know what real pizza is.
Yeah,
Everybody back east. But you know what? It's fucking pizza here, and I fucking like it.
Out of all the pizzas around here, the pizza that's closest to a decent pizza like you get back home is the ones that they make in the front section of Costco, where you can buy them there already made and take them home with you.
Yeah.
Oh, those are really good. But our new friends are also familiar with the food back home, and they also agree with me. There is nowhere around here to get decent food.
There are. It's called like Churchill's. No. That other one that I keep wanting to call Chippendales.
Clinkendaggers.
Yes, I always want to call it Chippendales.
I always want to call it Cloakendagger.
Like, I'm not going to eat a Chippendales, nor would I.
Well, I think we have a Freudian slip here, sir.
Oops. I'm coming out, goddammit.
Well, oh my gosh. You know, back in Niagara Falls, Canada, they had one, they called it the Canadian Ballet, all the strip clubs. But there was one of the clubs out there that was both a men's and a women's club. Men's was upstairs called Mints, and the women's was downstairs called Peppermints. Women's had all male dancers, the men's had all the female dancers. It was perfect. You got a place for your guys to go, your gals to go. If you wanted to switch places or go together, you could.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they don't do more of that. I think they would make a lot of money.
Get it out.
Wow.
Get it out of there.
I'm
Yeah.
stoned now.
That's good.
I'm going to shower now. Oh, so spicy in my bag.
Usually.
Hey, kitty, kitty.
Take the kitty too. Home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will.
You know, the Philly cheesesteak pizza sounds kind of good. Steak, roasted red peppers, green bell peppers, onions, mushrooms smothered in Swiss, and 3 blended cheeses on white creamy garlic sauce.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The D-backs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Bob Feller, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So digging in now, Wilmer Flores, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For San Francisco, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Top of the state.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Brandon
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row.
It's like I want to try
look
this Philly cheesesteak one, but I'm scared.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of
I
our
was scared to
umpiring
try
crew
those
there.
weird ones.
Hey, behind the dish, B-roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times,
Damn,
hitters have a little bit difficult
cost
time. He'll give a little
$17.
bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brandon Crawford goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box, Hunter Pence. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one.
Which one did you guys just have?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
What pizza place?
Yeah.
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars, yeah. They don't burn, man.
Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
Not all of them.
They're all closed.
No. Well, then there's that.
Every single one's closed.
That misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You know it's going to be like the scraps. That's it. Never get closing food.
Kevin Gossman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
This one's down to third. There's Sandoval. And that's the first out.
It's a lot of different meats on it. No veggies allowed.
In now, Mike Sears, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in steps the Iron Horse. Lou Gehrig. Runners on the move for second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
At the plate, Willie Mays. As he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Theo. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Stepping in now, Robin Yount. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. D-backs out in front, 2-0. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Yastrzemski was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the 14th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him. He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Hey. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Next to bat for the Giants, Alex Dickerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
That'd be great, though. It'd be great. Hurry it, woke it up with a door.
Digging in, Ryan Sandberg.
What?
Couple of hits for them, 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and trouble for Sandoval. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I put an order in online, but
as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at
Yeah,
first
it's
following
actually
the error.
12-16
And
West
set to
Poppers.
stand in as the veteran pitcher, Bob Feller. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Thank you.
In now, Ricky Henderson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Yastrzemski's got it, and
I
there's
realized
one
that.
gone.
As I said, it's like, wait a second.
Now at the plate, Mike Sears. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Dickerson. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
What was he thinking?
Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Oh, Bob. Bring her down there, Bob.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Buster Posey is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
This video is 3 hours
He didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2, the count's of Posey. Ready on 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. The pitcher, Kevin Gossman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be
Square on again,
that
motherfucker.
far in, but message sent. Beware.
Now the 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Back to the top of the order now, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Gaussman is off at first with 2 away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Lou Brock, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Softly hit to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig pitches a cold strike. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hence comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. One gone in the Arizona 3rd. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Dickerson looks up. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Diamondbacks have stretched their lead now to 4-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
That's sweet. You don't want to go out there. Okay.
To the plate now, George Brett. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Yeah.
Nasty out there.
This is one thing about global warming I don't like.
Fire.
Yeah, the constant fires.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into 3rd safely as a run will score on the play as well. To be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Here's the Giant skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from 3rd. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side, and no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one. Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Wow! And finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull in the second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what
old man Gary got there.
Serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Hunter Pence stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Viruses are evolving at a much faster rate, even faster than us.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mike Yastrzemski will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. And they're runners at the corners now.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ball on the strike.
If this theory holds, our universe is just an offspring with not much happening in it, soon to be ending.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
To 2-2 now.
Number 5. The ghost one of the biggest questions in physics is whether there's one theory to explain
had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Massive clusters of galaxies. While many contenders exist, like string theory,
struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses, and a lot of strikeouts, and no walks either.
Alex Dickerson stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch.
According to the theory, there's a plausible explanation.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco.
Theoretically, all the mysterious forces we've observed in the universe, including dark matter and dark energy, are just one force.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Sears. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is in there.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
It wasn't just theory either, as many recent experiments have proven Correct. So much so that now modern gadgets like GPS rely on his calculations to function accurately. Because of it, we know that time doesn't have any meaning or possibly even existence.
At the plate now, Lou Brock. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Line hard toward right center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right, as Arizona's got extra bases again. Throw won't get him.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely in the third.
Everything else exists only because you're reserved. Number 2. The single electron.
Into the box, Willie Mays. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. On to the top of it.
Which doesn't make sense. To one quantum physicist, though,
all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Wind up and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. And that'll bring up Buster Posey, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's quickly 0-2.
It doesn't just make sense, it makes too much sense. Why does the
nothing in 2 count and the pitch. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Donovan Solano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trevor Cahill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings from his guys. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Robin Yount, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Before it's switched off.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
It's beneficial for industry in today's world. AI is created as a cross-disciplinary approach, which includes many topics such as science, mathematics, and psychology.
In now, Ryan Sandberg. That took him up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Cahill is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. A bouncer up the middle. There is Crawford. The second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. D-backs are down on 4. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Wilmer Flores. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound his zone with all different options.
Got
But
him.
this chatbot in
As he just
particular is trained
continues
well
to mow
to
down
know
these
how to
hitters.
respond to
13
different types of data.
strikeouts now.
Instead of
So
answering
in now for San
previously
Francisco,
specified words,
Brandon Crawford.
it would
He's
continue
1 for
learning
2 in
and
this
coming
one.
up with appropriate answers on its own.
There's a fastball on the
For
inner
training,
third
the
taken for a
chatbot reads
strike.
subtitles from movies and transcripts from IT help desks. Researchers also asked it questions about technical
0-2 now as
support,
Crawford
which
comes
they
up
were
empty
accurate
on that one.
answers, and then
His
more
command has been
complex
outstanding
questions.
so far, hitting
The
nearly
researchers
all
were
of his spots,
fascinated
and
by the chatbot's
that's been a big
responses,
factor why
and the
he's
fact
been
that it
so
used common
successful
sense to
up to this
understand
point.
the context
And
of
he fouls
questions
this one
and
off.
remember facts in previous conversations. Some answered they simply found unnerving.
The 0-2 once
For
more.
example, it answered that it's immoral to have a
Is
child.
a wave and a
It
miss. He
also
struck
couldn't
him out.
describe morality to someone.
Matt, just about
It
everything
claimed it
he's
didn't
doing
believe
is
in
working.
God.
All of his pitches,
At one
great
point during the
command,
conversation,
great
the
location,
chatbot
and the
explained
big
it was
key,
not
with 2
in the
strikes,
loop with
he's
the rest of
attacking the
the
zone.
debate.
First
The
pitch on
chatbot
its
was
way.
able to provide the researchers with its
Hunter
own
Pence
opinions.
is in for the
For
third
example,
time as
it
he
told them
swings
that
and
it thought
misses at
England
that
was a
one. It's
great
nothing
place
in
to
one.
invade Elizabeth,
You know, over the
and it
course
told
of a
them that
full
Bill
season,
Gates
you're going to
didn't
have
live
some
there.
clunkers, and this certainly looks
Only
like one. By
occasionally
the
did it
look
seem
on the
to
manager's
contradict
face, he's going to
When
probably
asked what
call
its
a
job
meeting
was,
after
it said
this.
it was
Throw
lawyer.
on to Gehrig, takes
When
care
asked
of
what
him,
it
and that
does,
will
it said
end
it was
the
a
inning.
doctor.
Giants down in.
Interestingly, when asked the purpose of
Next to
life,
hit
the
will be the
chatbot
pitcher,
responded,
Bob
to serve
Feller.
the
He's
greater
1 for
good.
2 in the ballgame.
It then
Here
said that
comes
the
the
purpose
first
of
pitch.
actual living is to live forever.
Takes this the other way to right.
Researchers were
But this
intrigued
is
by these
right
responses
at him in
because
right
of how
field
the
as he
chatbot
hardly
seemed
has to
empathetic
move to
towards
take it in
others,
for the first
and how
out.
it didn't have any trouble coming up with such answers.
Into the box now,
They hope
Ricky
that this
Henderson.
technology
He
is
could
just a
really
start
use
for
a knock
artificial
here. 0 for
intelligence,
3 in the
more
game so
responsive and
far.
trained in this way.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning.
Ground
He's
rule
headed
helps
for
make the running
second.
clear in good sense.
And he'll
No
pull
matter
into
where you
second
are.
with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
It modeled the 3D flow of light around nanoparticles at the University of Southampton in the UK. The approach used a neural network requiring only one training procedure and could be used to design different types of
Into the box now, Mike
that would control the
Sears,
paths
as
that
he'll
light
go after a
follows.
hard sinker
Some
that time and
nanostructures
falls
are smaller
behind
than
nothing
the
in
wave
1.
of light.
So far, 2 for 3
Light
in
is
this
much
one.
differently with these nanostructures than with those larger than the wavelength of light. Researchers
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base
I'm
coach.
adjusting
Good decision
for
to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way
my
around
timing
safe.
being off.
Standing in now, Lou Gehrig. Now
Ooh, I think he's got it. That might be out of here.
Calling for it.
Shit.
And that's the third out.
Almost made it.
Some artificial intelligence.
Diamondbacks get 1, and it comes on the RBI triple. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Diamondbacks 8 and the Giants nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Even though we're late into this ballgame, this guy's deal is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Below the surface, though, unbelievable forces
and 2
are at work,
strikes.
sitting along this dividing line between the Pacific Plate and the North American Plate. The two sides of the fault should be slowly creeping in opposite directions.
Got him.
Instead,
And that's
they
number
start
15
jammed
for the
against one
ballgame.
another
Pretty
as they
textbook
try to
breaking
move,
ball for the
building
punch-out
more
right
and
there.
more tension.
Got it
When that
defended
energy
by the time it got there,
is breaking
it had
point,
fallen
you will get
completely
the
out of the
biggest
zone.
earthquake
Not much you can
California
do with that
has ever
pitch.
seen. The bad news? what happen in our
Pablo
lifetimes. Over the centuries, the
is
San
in for the
Andreas
third
Fault
time as
is
he
unleashed
looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Recently, the
Man, this guy's had their number
monster
all
that
game
flattened
long.
San
Up,
Francisco
down, in and out. He's
1986.
pitching very
Yet for
well.
nearly 120
And a high
years, it was
strike
laying
there. It's
dormant,
1-1.
building up energy that will soon be released. But what will happen in the big one final? Samus, is there anything we can do?
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
California,
The 1-2.
which will be no loss.
Bouncer to the left side.
Except for the Niners.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Big loss.
A good contender.
It's been a big loss.
So 2 away now to San Francisco 7th, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
In an average year, Southern Californians alone can expect to live
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Most of these.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
So associated with earthquakes may be due to a single major fault line. Running 800 miles down all the way from
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0.
tectonic plates, the Pacific and the North American.
Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Second place is heading northwest. The other North American place
standing in, George Brett. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ever so slowly.
Line drive to center field.
But that's not
Dickerson is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in, Robin Yount. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 8 runs, 14 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And there's a base hit on the line.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4, he's looking lost.
But aside from the relatively calm section in Central California, they've been doing it just like our trains in some bursts.
To the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Pence to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Well, it took him till the 7th when he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
By the San Andreas Fault has the potential to be devastating. Take the 1994 Northridge quake.
Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly by Belt, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get Brandon Pear as the lead holds at 8-0. Here's your first baseman, Brandon Belt. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Ruptures, we're going to have to go back in time to witness one of the worst natural disasters in U.S. history.
If you ever buy plane tickets, you should use WikiBuy.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Buster Posey is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Behind 0-2 now.
that we get the first written records. In 1769, Gaspar de Portola led the first European expedition into inland California. On July the 28th, as they were about 30 miles southeast of modern Los Angeles, the ground beneath their feet suddenly turned to liquid. Since there were no buildings around the ground, this huge quake did little more than make Gaspar and his men close their eyes and wish very hard that they never joined this expedition.
Swing and a miss
the
on
same
the ball
could not be
inside,
said
0-1.
about the next one. Around 90 years after the fault made Gaspar de Portola crap his pantaloons in fright, San Andreas unleashed
and Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball on both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have grown up to be any better than he has been.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Giants down in order. Still 8-0.
As late as the following year, smaller aftershocks.
Sean Anderson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ricky Henderson, hit in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
Remains the last big one to hit Southern California. But North California is another matter, so let's skip it.
Up next for Arizona, Mike Sears. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
In most parks of the league, that would be a round triple. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
By 7 a.m., the mayor called in the army and was given shoot-to-kill orders for dealing with looters. By afternoon, the emergency services were dynamiting entire housing blocks in a desperate attempt to create firewalls. But the flames could not be controlled. In the end, the San Francisco fire burned for 5 whole days.
Lifted down the line in left. Pence on the run, but this will land untouched. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
This in a city that then had an overall population of just 4.
The 0-1 delivery, and that's lifted the other way out to left. Pence has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. He'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona as it remains an 8-0 ball game.
Only except there's like
another shot now. Wilmer Flores starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Sears has a play. 1 down.
Now that
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free.
San Francisco, good night.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Arizona Diamondbacks put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Bob Feller takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. And it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Kevin Gossman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Victorious Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Don't even try. You little shit.
For the Giants, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error.
You guys, you don't need to go outside right now.
Bless you.
Yes, I know.
Meow. Meow, meow. You like that? You got the good stuff?
Texas has claimed Ken Griffey Sr. off waivers.
Nice.
But this is a revocable waiver request. Would you like to withdraw this waiver request now?
Why didn't I get that out?
No, I think I'll let you have them.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop buying stuff. I'm trying to get it. No, it's not. I just like shit. Like those are nice boots. And I bought new silverware too.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Diamondbacks starting pitcher, number 19, had a ludicrous 20 strikeouts in the game on the way to the win as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 8-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Dodgers bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. The Padres took down the visiting Braves 3-2. The Nationals took down the Fish in Miami 4-1. The Philadelphia Phillies racked up 11 hits as a team as they manhandled the Mets 8-1. The Pirates got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 11-7. The Milwaukee Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 10-3. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Cincinnati Reds
You know,
grabbed 13
I have
hits
to
in the
say, I
game
was
as
very
they beat the Blue
disappointed
Jays
that
in
the
Toronto
Crazy Bread
4-3.
was doughy.
The Red
Like, it
Sox
was
sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out Baltimore 12-4.
Who's sending down?
The Chicago White Sox tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the extra inning victory against the Indians 18-16. The win was their 5th straight as a team.
Well,
The
remember, you're gonna
Astros
need a
pounded out
backup catcher
17 hits in this one
eventually
as they dismantled
old
the
man's gonna
A's
get tired.
9-1.
Oh, there's a good one right there.
The Minnesota
Three
Twins
second
got
bases.
11 hits overall as they
there you
bested
go.
the Mariners in Safeco Field 9-5. The Rangers starting pitcher, number 0, got the W while striking out 16 as the Rangers pulled away from the Angels 13-1. It was their 5th straight victory. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
I'm a fucking prospect, man. Why am I being moved? You suck.
Compared to what's on my team, son, you suck. Yes, we know this already. Wow, report sucks.
I know, and I can't fire him right now because look at that. I had to pay that. I could fire him.
No.
That's what I'm hearing now.
Jeff Witt I hired though. Drag Bunny -2.
Well, regular bunting +2. So, you know, you can sacrifice.
Yeah. Alright, I think I'm gonna save this.